if I sort of reflect on the projects that have gone well and the projects that have gone to market, the products that have gone to market, more often than not, they've failed because of lack of investment, not necessarily because of bad design. You know, we've worked on some incredible products that have failed to get to market just because the business has run out of cash to be able to do that. So, you know, it's very rare that it's as a result of bad design, or in some cases not understanding the user and even solving their problems properly. It's normally because there's just not enough cash. And there's things that you can do to forecast and, you know, predict how much money you need to be able to develop the product. But lots of businesses even fail to do that. You know, we've worked with quite a few businesses that that just haven't foreseen the amount of investment that's needed to launch into manufacture. You know, because obviously when you manufacture a product, there's setup costs, there's tooling costs, there's minimum order quantities, and that can be quite a big investment in itself, even after you've gone through the design process. And, you know, many of the businesses that we've worked with have just failed to recognize that. And I think the 2-week launch lab can definitely help with that as well, to be able to help forecast to our clients that if you want to take this to market, this is how much the product will eventually cost. And this is an estimate on how much your manufacturing cost is going to be as well, because having that clear picture is critical. Just, you know, based on what I was saying earlier about finance being one of the main reasons why products fail to get to market, that having that picture of how much it does cost overall is really important, because even after you've factored in design and manufacturing, then you also need to consider, you know, marketing, distribution, sales, the whole business infrastructure that sits around manufacturing, supplying and distributing a product as well, which can be quite significant. And I think that when businesses start to talk to us about, can you design our product? Yes, we absolutely can. Can you manufacture it? Yes, we can. But have you got the finance to be able to do it properly? And have you considered all of this stuff that sits around it? And for, you know, there's a fair proportion of large businesses that don't do that. But, you know, even the smaller companies that we work with as well, that's a bigger blind spot for them.